Millennia has now announced their release date, which is the 26th of March, which is here in the trailer. I know the release date, I do not know the trailer, so we'll watch that together. And then I will give you also some thoughts on the game. As you might remember, I made a video, which you will also find in the video description, where I played over 300 rounds of Millennia. And well, what can I say besides of that game consumed me, even though I didn't see a lot of the game. So let's watch the trailer and then let's talk about this game, shall we? Yes.
History's pretty big.
It is. And it's still going on.
It's all about this fight for history and who can control
so many cities.
The ability for us to kind of push boundaries outside of what actually happened.
In a way that hasn't been done in other forms.
Love the airships, man.
What if we have alien visitors?
How is that going to affect history?
Aliens?
What if steam power was viable for real technologies?
Balloons and zeppelins.
Ha! That looks cool.
What if we have to fight
They're going really
rogue AI?
I think a history buff
fantasy
about the alternate takes on history.
This is why I like the idea they're doing here.
Millennia off are the variant
more than humankind did.
How the timeline goes every time you play.
You could go into a crisis age like the Age of Blood and immediately see impact all across the map.
It's a death match at that point.
In a much stronger way than other games tend to do.
We also have our deep economic model with the goods.
You can cut that tree down
Yes.
and make logs, but you could also take that tree and turn it into paper.
Which can be used to make books and religious texts.
It always feels like there's something new going on in Millennia.
That's true. Like in the 300 rounds I've played, always felt different.
When we hear somebody talking about their experience in the game.
I got into the Age of Revolutions, and all these rebels appeared out of nowhere.
And that's
Whoops.
exactly what we're trying to build. We bring in experience and knowledge of how to create great games.
The only way that we know how to build games is to build games that we love to play.
Each game will be unique.
It makes replays a lot of fun.
It's not infinitely replayable, but I did the math, and it's a really high number.
Players are defining the ages. They're shaping the course of history.
I mean, they're honest. Yeah, that is awesome. Let's talk a little bit about this, especially with the knowledge I have from the rounds I've played. So this is something crazy. They did a bad job on the demo. I would say it right here. They did a really bad job on the demo to convey the whole idea of you can create an alternate history. Right, like you only are able to get to the Age of Iron, and then you only dip a little bit into the Age of Iron in the demo, and the whole idea of going completely alternate history is not really being shown in the demo. But I really love the idea that you can actually do that, right? That you can actually just go here and say, you know what, Age of Ether. Let's see how that goes. Let's see what we can do with that. Right? I really love the idea, and I hope it will be feasible. I hope it will be impactful, because so one of the problems the demo also had, and I know this has been a big discussion in the community already, that whoever goes first into the next age is determine the age for everyone else. So let's say you want to go into the Age of Ether, and the AI manages to go into a different age before you have to follow that age they chose. You can't just go into the Age of Ether anymore. And I know that a lot of people were like, oh, that sucks. That's shit. I get that. But here's where this game is really different. And I think people have to get used to it. When you are playing Civilization, you can kind of plan your playthrough. Before you even plan or play the game, play. Man, great. Before you play your actual game, you can already plan what do you want to do. You choose your leader, right? You choose your nation. You choose the map. And you're choosing on what you want to focus on. And then you are just going with that plan. What I've learned in this game is that it is far more reactionary. you are reacting to things happening. You can have plans, and you can go through with those plans, don't get me wrong, but there will be quite a bit of moments where your plan will change because you just realize, oh shoot, I haven't thought about that. Or, damn, I don't even have the resource I need to go through with my initial plan. Or let's say you want to do like, I want to do a research playthrough. I want to focus on research quite a bit. And then you just realize how much food you actually have in your vicinity and how quickly you could grow your empire instead. So you are switching basically from this research plan to food production and getting people up and happy, right? Like there's a lot of react to the things which are happening next round. Whereas in Civilization, you have a lot of rounds where nothing happens, and you're just like, yeah, that makes sense because I'm now working towards this one goal, and I'm just waiting another 10 rounds before I'm getting there. And in the meantime, it's just, well, round per business. So this game definitely operates on a different level in what it does. I really enjoy the resource management. This is why I said that it reminds me often or not on Anno. So if you don't know what the resource management is, let me explain that super quickly. They're having a resource system like in Anno, and the people you are managing, they want more resources, right? Like at the beginning, they're just happy to be there. They're alive, they have food, and they are completely content with that. But then they realize, well, I also want a roof over my head. I want some entertainment. Like, I deserve some books to read. I deserve some wine. Right? Like, people slowly realize that they want more stuff. And you also want to create more resources to get better in production. Like they set this one example here with the logging camp, right? You have a logging camp. The logging camp will start to produce some production for you. And you have now the resource wood. Then the log can be used to create planks. 3 logs will create 3 planks, and you will get mechanic points. Well, no, it's not mechanic points. It's industrial points, I think it is called. I forgot the name of it. And also you will get more production, and you people were happy. And then later on, you can see you can also do paper, or you can actually, out of the logs, you can produce furniture. And that's something people want, right? They would be like, yeah, I want furniture in my house. give me some furniture. So there is this Anno aspect with the economy chain in it. And I really love that because you are not just focusing on what is actually happening on the map, you're also focusing what is happening in your cities, because it's a bit different than in Civ, where in Civ, your empire is always connected. No matter where you produce something, your empire is kind of connected with each other. And the only thing cities mostly need for themselves is production and food and stuff, right? Here, on the other hand, let's say you have like a lot of wood in an area. That wood is only there in that city. So what you have to do is you have to create caravans. You have to create merchants, which would then transport the goods to other cities. So that's another thing you have to think about. Like, the possibilities are endless. Not endless, but they're really complex. And the longer you play the game, the more you are finding out the details. And I'm really happy that Millennia is coming out this soon. We will definitely play this game. I will also make some content about it, if you're interested, of course. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to see more of strategy games in general, which is what we are focusing on here on the Mole Under Management channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.